Hi, welcome back to the channel. Alright, the first competition for this Halloween event has started and I'm struggling to keep up to top 5. Alright, so I can see here, this is a bad start, I must say. We are at the bottom rung of the whole ranking chart, and people have already obtained like what, 63 EP. That's a lot. Basically that's everything I've not done. So apparently this is the start itself, and I say it's not easy. The fact that this time around I only managed to have enough gems on one slot. Alright, so this is a welcome to this very beautiful map here. Something really interesting, I mean, besides the fact that all these very nice visuals, is that there are some freebies here and there. Just pop into the map and you can pick up a few. So that's quite nice. New feature instead of the boring every time, nothing much. So quite interesting here. Pixel Federation has thrown in first time ever in this event, and I think it's a good event to start with because mysteriously items pop up is only fitting for Halloween. So definitely if you manage to get first, you have a cute icon there, and not forgetting there's a Dracula icon which you can get along the pathway in terms of the rewards. But that's it. We probably got a long way to go. What we could do right now is really to see how much you can deliver, and of course more importantly upgrade one more as I can afford this manufacturing slot in this what they call Scary Workshop. So you need 80 gems. I'm trying to save up the 80 gems to upgrade one more slots for this good period of I think more than it's 5 competitions, if I'm not wrong, as I said before, about 5 competitions. So it's a long duration event. It's really unlike the rest of the event. You can see there's exclamation mark there. Initially I wouldn't understand what those were, and then I went on to try on them. I was pleasantly surprised. They contain small little rewards, so go ahead and click on those. No worries at all. You can see the chin and the lantern, and there are even some videos you can watch that gives you maybe like event coin. So this is quite interesting. It's really something that I really enjoy, especially freebies, right? So who doesn't love freebies? So of course I've already completed all the deliveries for these 3 customers, inverted commas, Clown, the twins, and Dracula. Then with this eventually we should be able to climb up that ranking chart slowly. Really, probably I guess people have started about maybe an hour or 2 head start before me. You can see here they are already 63 while I just started with 0, and I think sometimes it's a matter of timing. Had I started even later, I think even worse off. So nothing to complain at this juncture. Really reward path is something you should watch out for if you intend to plan for the event rewards, i.e. from the event pass. So just remember this, you can't claim all the rewards even you buy event pass unless you reach the end. Okay, so and that's the fast forward version to show you the collection of the EP here. So with this collection of EP, we should climb the ranking chart, and surprisingly they are indeed asking for non-event items. Not too bad, the fact that we may not have many at the onset because we just started. So that's quite kind for Pixel Federation, unlike them. Usually it's quite wicked. So probably they want a twist to this wicked event. They've been very kind to ask for non-event items first for 2 rounds, not 1. Right. So with that, that gives us some time to build up our inventory of event items. And you know what? After thinking that I may be doing really well, since I have all the items and I got 63 EPs, I thought I could climb up high, but no, there's so many of them that actually have reached 63. So let's fast forward to show you again. After I collect the second round of EP, and they've been asking now is event items, those eyeballs, tombstones, and whatnot. So this is indeed back to full steam of wickedness of Pixel Federation to torture us into building inventory of that very tiny scary factory. Luckily we have those skull marks, right? So it takes time, yes. Just got to remove the items and feed in those that required at this juncture. we need to grab more bones in order to do that. Otherwise, we may not be able to fulfill the requirements here. And you do not let your Scary factory go idle. Make sure you keep on producing so that you can have all the sufficient items when it's being asked for. Demands will grow high as usual. Alright, so just go ahead and claim whatever you acquired, and those freebies, go ahead and grab them. I really love this feature. Okay, so let's see the ranking chart again. I managed to climb, alright, quite near. Just dropped by a bit. Alright, so now fast forwarded, I'm at the top 3 already. You can see the profile. This is really an expert. This, not so. Okay, so not too bad. Alright, so with that, probably the first one will be a tough nut to crack, but will take some time, and not easy to crack, especially been losing to him for quite a number of events competition already previously. So it doesn't really matter. We get happy if we get second, even third. I'm happy with that. So let's try and do what we could in order to get those things out. Okay, so good. We will salvage a bit of the saw blades by dismantling, or not dismantling, cancelling the order. Cancelling the order for the table, so you get back your saw blades. So that's one way to do it. And of course you get some timber. It's not required at this juncture. Alright, check ranking chart again. We are quite near to the second place, and we're going to be constantly checking the ranking chart. So oh my god, they're dropping again. So aggressive players here. Indeed, the fact that first competition is normally the easiest. Everybody have a equal fighting chance. You wouldn't be able to produce event items, so even your warehouse is extremely huge, you have no opportunity to have that cutting edge or competitive edge. So we must try to get a good ranking in the first competition. Second competition onwards will be tougher as usual, because especially people with high capacity warehouse itself. Alright, so make sure you do what you need to do in planning for the second competition, but meanwhile focus on an hourly basis to try to get the deliveries out. Starting late is always a strategy that only works in the second competition onwards. EP head start is something you should have. Means you get the EP's jobs completed. Do not collect them until the start of second competition. So these are some tips in planning for the second competition. If you are new to the event, this is the way to go. Starting late, 10 to 12 hours late or so. So that will be to do away with an intense fight with the really good competitors. Alright, go back to rank 2 already. Let's see how we work out. Okay, so this is really packed, and we're going to grab some timber back. Now timber is in demand. That's how I always do it. And this is great. The fact that they're asking for legendaries, and we have a high capacity legendary, that helps a lot. So of course, constant upgrading of trains is important. Alright, so there's a kill icon Dracula. You could change to him if you wish. No, I'm sticking back to Santa Claus. Not so much of this Dracula. So that's it. We are going full steam ahead to make sure we have the items requested. Alright, this juncture, okay, not too bad. At least we have some items to deliver. Otherwise, our dispatchers will be idling in the depot. That would be bad. Again, with the good capacity legendary, is done in 2 trains, and we are short of that item. We really got to see how we can maneuver of this, because warehouse is full as usual, and we've got to see how we can make space, or if we really need to dump away items that's not required. Otherwise, we couldn't get those to produce. There is one way to manage. Always try your best to dump away stuff that takes really a short while to make or a short while to collect, and then try to minimize the wastage of space by throwing away those small little items that's totally useless. So just take note, this is how I normally do for warehouse, so-called housekeeping. So what else should we do right now, of course, is to see how best we can get back those wood, which is a raw material required in the Scary factory. So with that, we can continue to do the lantern. Of course, we need some of this copper. Alright, so that's how I do it. try to shift the items around, and with that we can make some space as well. Alright, so two things required we do not have right now. That's a waste of time. The dispatcher on the hands will go idling. At this juncture, I think just a very short wall. We managed to climb to the top spot, but not easy to maintain there, given the fact that strong competitors that we have. But I'll just go and keep on going. Alright, a lot of hard work is required as usual. Make sure you plan forward so not to waste too much time. And of course, that said, easier said than done. Sometimes you really do not have the items. You may want to consider spending a tiny bit of gems if really required. Otherwise, I think it's good to press forward. Alright, good luck in the competition and all the best. I'll be working really hard. Goodbye.